Hey everyone, it's Gilbert.K here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're diving deep into the fantastical and satirical world of Death of a Unicorn, the debut feature from writer-director Alex Sharfman. This dark comedy horror brings together the charismatic Paul Rudd and the ever-talented Jenna Ortega as a father-daughter duo who quite literally stumble upon a unicorn. Join me as we dissect the film's direction, performance, action sequences, visual effects, and cinematography, all while sprinkling in some fun facts and behind-the-scenes tidbits. Let's go! First thing first, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and also check other episodes. You can listen to this episode and others on any podcast platform. Also, don't forget to check my new merch online in the provided link below. Here we go. Alex Sharfman steps into the directorial spotlight with Death of a Unicorn, aiming to blend satire with creature feature thrills. The film attempts to offer a fresh perspective on the Eat the Rich genre, reminiscent on recent hits like The Menu and Parasite. However, some critics feel it treads familiar ground without adding significant novelty, with some critics argue that the film traffics in well-trod territory and fails to stand out in the Eat Rich genre. Sharfman's approach juxtaposes a seemingly straightforward story with a fantastical element of real unicorns, adding an absurdist bent to the narrative. Performance. Paul Rudd. Rudd portrays a corporate lawyer trying to balance career ambitions with fatherhood. While his comedic timing is on point, some critics feel the character's depth is somewhat lacking, making his moral dilemmas less impactful. Other critics argue that Rudd fails to make Elliot's financial anxieties resonate and struggles to bring complexity to his character's complicity. Jenna Ortega. Ortega shines as a skeptical, insightful daughter. Ridley. Her connection to the unicorn adds an emotional layer to the narrative, grounding the film amidst its absurdity. Some argues that the film's sole grounding point, noting her character's intuitive grasp of the unfolding chaos. The film boasts a strong ensemble, including Richard E. Grant as the terminally ill patriarch Odell Leopold, Tia Leone as his wife Belinda, and Will Poulter as their spoiled son Shepard. Poulter in particular stands out as the spoiled son, providing some of the film's more humorous moments. Some critics argue that Poulter manages to elicit some of the film's few actual laughs, highlighting his portrayal of the entitled hire. Additionally, Anthony Carrigan delivers a noteworthy performance as Griff, the Leopold's beleaguered servant, bringing a touch of word wariness to the role. Action sequences. The film's tension escalates when the unicorn can seek vengeance, leading to a series of gory confrontations. These sequences are reminiscent of classic creature features, with the unicorns portrayed as formidable adversaries. The film draws inspiration from Jurassic Park, especially during a sequence that recalls the raptor attack, blending horror elements with social commentary. Visual effects. Bringing a mythical creatures like a unicorn to life is no small feature. The unicorns in this film are depicted with a blend of practical effects and CGI. However, there are instances where the visual effects don't quite hit the mark, slightly diminishing the creature's intended majesty and menace. Roger Ebert's review mentions that the CGI is so janky in the first half that he wondered if the film was even complete at its South by Southwest premiere, though it acknowledges improvement in the final act. Similarly, some critics argue that the visual execution may not fully meet the expectations. Larry Fong's cinematography captures the contrasting worlds of a protagonist and the elite Leopold estate. The use of natural landscapes juxtaposed with the opulence of the Leopold residence accentuates the film's theme. Some critics argue that Fong stages sustained graphic life and death battle as the body count climbs, effectively utilizing the mansion's gorgeous setting to heighten the tension. The film's visual style aims to blend the fantastical with the satirical, creating a unique viewing experience. Fun facts. Mystical inspiration. The film draws from medieval unicorn lore, portraying them as a powerful and untamable creatures, a departure from their often benign modern representations. These unicorns are not rainbows and butterflies, but all-powerful monsters of yore, adding a darker twist to the myth. Filming locations, principal photography took place in Hungary, with the production receiving a waiver to continue during the 2023 SAG-AFTRA strike, as A24 is not part of the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. Initially, the score was to be composed by John Carpenter, Cody Carpenter, and Daniel Davies. However, in February 2025, then Romer and Gilbert.K took over composing duties, bringing a fresh musical perspective to the film. That's all, folks. We covered the death of a unicorn. Thank you for watching or listening to my episode, and don't forget to check other episodes on my channel and all podcast platforms. Until next time, Gilbert.K out.